Silly Pop.
Alright, so I have these hair clippers, and they were actually given to us by one of my mom's friends. And the battery is low on them. You can see the red thing is flashing, and they won't charge. I'll show you what it does when I plug it in. It's got this stupid, it's some cheap brand I've never heard of, Nava Nino. Probably something made in China, I don't know. But it's got one of those proprietary slotted chargers, which is dumb as hell. And I'll show you what it does when I plug it in. Try to focus this damn thing. See, it's plugged in. It just does that. So, I'm scrapping it, and I'm gonna use this charger for something else. It's a 5-volt charger, so it's good for something. And I have money, so I'm just gonna order one, like maybe a Wall brand, WAHL brand off Amazon. I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, I'm gonna look and see what I can find first. As soon as I clean my glasses, they're kind of dirty. I just got out of the bathtub because I just gave myself a haircut, and I didn't take a bath last night, so I'm going to take one today. And I gave myself a haircut, and then I hopped in the bath for a minute, and then yeah, my Sky shirts are, and the other thing are out for delivery. It says they're going to be delivered between 4:15 and 8:15, but I hope it's sooner than that, because usually Amazon is. Well, let's see what I can find here. Wall clippers. I don't care if they're corded or not. Wall Pro Cordless Rechargeable Hair Trimmer. Easily color coded. How much is that? $45. I mean, I can get that, but I'm gonna see what else I can find first. Wall hair clipper. They're all pretty much the same price. That one's $31. Pro Cordless. That's the one. I think that's the one my stepfather has. Although it doesn't have... Oh, it does come with guide combs. Secure attachment guards. 12 attachment guards. Does it come... I mean, I'm sure it comes with a charger. Yeah. Is it... That'd be funny if it was USB-C. It probably isn't. Yeah, I don't need any... Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. I can do overnight as well for it, which is cool. Nope. Did it add it to my cart? Yeah, it added it. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to get that one. It's $31. Hey, there's a train. Proceed to checkout. Continue to checkout. Free shipping, $2.99. Okay, cool. Fastest. Yeah, 1 day. Amazon day. Free. Get a $1 digital card. No. I don't give a shit about the $1 digital card. Cool. I'm gonna overnight 7 to 11 tomorrow morning. Cool. I just heard something pop, but I don't know what it was. I know it's not the plug or the outlets, because I've tried it on 3 different outlets and it did the same thing. So I'm gonna say that is that size. Yeah, cool. Start by taking the actual metal part off. This thing is weird. It has like a plastic thing on it. Like the actual trimmer itself is like plastic. And it's got Torx screws for... look at all that. You know what this purple and pink stuff is from, or this blue and pink stuff is from, is when I trimmed or shaved down my fursuit partial. But Yeah, it doesn't do anything. There we go. That's all garbage. This could be salvaged because it's metal. Well, actually, I think it's all metal. It's actually, it looks like it's plastic. I don't think I can salvage that, and I don't think I should salvage that. Now what? New order from Amazon. Oh, I know what it. I'm like, I gotta. I use the shop app, and I'm like, new order from Amazon. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, because I thought it said new package from Amazon. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, this brand I've never heard of. I think it looks like it's the only screw, which is odd. I'm definitely salvaging the motor out of this. I could probably salvage the battery, but I won't probably have a use for it. There it is. Yeah, it looks like it's the only. Looks like that's the only thing on there. I hope I don't hit the. I mean, if I hit the button, it'll be fine. Whoa. Oh, wait, nope, there's more screws, and there's a spring there, too. Cool. I thought there would be more screws than that. I figured there would be more screws than that. I mean, if I hit the button, it's going to be fine. There's the motor, actually, right there. Look at that. There's the motor. Alright. But yeah, that one that I just ordered should be decent quality. I didn't want to spend a whole lot on hair trimmers or hair clippers. The other thing is why I do my own haircuts, because, like, you know, I would spend like $30 per haircut, and it was very outrageous for a haircut. And then I'm like, why should I have to spend that much? And then I'm like, hey, I got an idea. You know, my stepfather had when I lived with my stepfather, he had a wall trimmers. Ah, it does have another screw on. Whoa. Yeah, this battery is pretty much dead. I can smell the motor grease. Because on these things they use. Oh. On these things sometimes they use motor grease. What is this thing doing? I'm trying not to, like, disturb the battery. What is this thing doing? I think, yeah, the battery's like, what the fuck is this thing doing? Oh, I know what it's doing. I think that thing is trying to, it's like, yeah, it's stuck on the button. What is that thing? Some kind of, I think it's like a speed thing. Trying to, and I like how the battery actually has, how do you get you probably got to unscrew, shit. But the battery has actual, ends on the terminal, so ends on the, thing. I don't know if it's, I probably got to take that plastic part off, but I could be wrong. I probably don't. I can probably just rip it, right? Well, that's, I mean, I can solder that, because, like, I know, you know, they're not hard to do, but I just don't know which. Oh, it is marked on there. Cool. All right, I'm taking the double-sided tape. I need to put my fan on me. I am hot, even though I just got out of the bath. I am hot. Oh, that feels better. All right, take this double-sided tape off of the sides of the motor. Feels better though. There we go. Now I need to take this. Oh, it's got one. Actually, it might not. I'll have to look. I'll have to see if it has. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I can't take it off. But I can try. Yeah, no, it's... I think it's got one of those... I don't know how to do that, though. That's the thing. It looks like it has one of those little tiny screws, but I can't tell. I can't see it. Come on. Come on! Fucking thing. Yeah, I can't... Oh my god. This thing is having a hard time focus. There we go. It looks like it has one of those little... Let's see, what's the voltage of this? 3 volts. This was manufactured in 2021. So this is already 5 years old, which is kind of comical. Because we got this like a half a year ago. Like not even 6 months ago. And like I said, it was at a garage sale. She said she got it from a garage sale, which I think I know why. They were selling it at a garage sale. I think I know why. I can probably, yeah, that'll just come right out anyways. It's got a screw there. It's probably got a screw on the other side as well. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's a screw on the other side. There we go. Now, I gotta cut the wires for the battery. If I can find my I'm just gonna use my scissors. I don't really give a shit because like a couple of reasons I'm cutting the battery is for one, so it won't like I poke my leg with my scissors. For one, it won't like, you know, there. For two, I could try to salvage the battery. I mean, I think it's an 18650. Yep, it's an 18650. That's what most of the devices with rechargeable batteries like this, that's what they use at 18650, and it's just a single cell, 3.7 volts, 2600 milliamp hours. I had one like that. I don't know what the 18650 means actually, but 2800 or 2600 milliamp hours. I had this old, I don't even remember what happened to it, but I had this Midland weather radio, and that's what it used, as an 18650. I might actually still have that somewhere. I would like to go look for that. This is probably like a thing that tells you how fast it's going, and then there's this, which is the beeper. This is the beeper on the back of it, which I kind of want to try to salvage. This is a nice little beeper. That's what computers used to have in them, is little speakers attached to the motherboard. That way, if there was a problem with the motherboard, or the RAM, the processor, whatever, and the motherboard, the speaker or buzzer on a motherboard, sometimes there were buzzers, a speaker or buzzer on a motherboard would beep or buzz in a series of codes, like a series of times, and it would tell you the amount of times it beeped is referred to a code. And like if it beeped like 4 times, four short beeps, 1 long beep, then it were related to a certain thing, certain problem. Yeah, I got all this apart now. There's nothing else to salvage on here. I can't. Yeah, I shouldn't even salvage. I could. I'm gonna cut the end of this because I could use it for something. I just don't know what yet. There we go. Now I gotta go toss all the garbage and put my scissors up. I wasn't expecting to do another video today, but I'm glad I am. Gotta find the other tip for this, the one that I didn't use. I don't think I put it up. At least I don't see it. I just had, there it is. There it is. Yes. Yes. Yes, Shiny. Okay. The last thing I want to do is I'm going to try to get that thing off the motor. I don't know if I can, though. Because it looks like it has... It looks almost as if it has one of those screws on it. Nope, it won't come off. Oh, I broke the thing. Look at that. That's hilarious. Oh no. Alright, so I guess I'll take the motor out. Show you what's inside of one of these motors. I already broke the wires off of it, so I mean they're easy to solder on, but I can't go either way, can I? Well, that sucks. I can't go up because the... Alright, so inside of a motor there are two magnets, and most of them are earth magnets. And then there's a coiled up wire coiled up three different sections, and then when you see the top of the peg there would be well, the power goes into the shaft. Yeah, but that I can't get that thing off of there. So I would have really liked to salvage the magnets, because I like salvaging magnets. So I have a whole bunch of magnets. I have a couple of hard drive magnets. I have a couple of earth magnets. I have a couple of electronic magnets, like magnets and electronic stuff. But this I can't really do anything with because I can't like get to it, you know. I mean, I might be able to. They're just stuck. They're just like stuck in there. Like they're not glued in or anything. Well, usually they are. Usually they are, but I have seen ones that are. But I'm not gonna attempt it. So I'm just gonna put everything up, throw everything out. I don't know what I would do with the battery. I know I can't use the motor now, but I don't know what I'd do with the battery. I just set it aside. It's rechargeable lithium ion, so I think it's lithium ion. Great power. That's a funky name. All right, I'm gonna set this aside. Just put it right here on my nightstand for now, and yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find that weather radio I was just talking about. I don't know if I have it for sure, but it would be great to find, great to have. If I do find it, then I'm gonna actually add it to this video. So I may or may not be back. All right, so I'm back. I couldn't find my weather radio, but I did find some interesting things. I have this little piece of fabric. It's from Joann's. Back when I got a pair of custom pajama bottoms made, I took it to a local seamstress in my hometown, and I got this, and I had like this fleece one with Chase on it, and it's like Cool Pup or something. So yeah, I have these giant coloring pages I had a bluey one too, but I think I used all of them. I found my crayons. I know they're my crayons because it's got that little. It's in that little Hello Kitty pouch. I found 3 Paw Patrol coloring books. They're all wrinkled. I had a big box of coloring books somewhere, and then I found this, and I don't know whose this is, but because like. It's in here. I seen if it was in here. I'm like, yeah, it's in here. I don't know if A, if it works, or B, if it this is a Razer Kraken. It's got an adapter, or it's got an extra wire. Oh, it's a headphone extension. And it's got this. Oh, that's the microphone. I don't know how good this works, but I want to test it out. It's got an angled cable. Like I said, I have no idea whose this is or where it came from. It was just in the shed. So I'm gonna use it probably for something though. I just don't know what. But I have a CD player that I'm gonna use to test it with. Cool that it came with an extender. If we can find it. It should be in this box, or in this caddy. There it is. I don't know if this has batteries in it. I think it does. It should. Oh yeah, that's got batteries in it. Alright, so I'm just going to use my Bluey CD if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Alright. It's the only audio CD I have right now. It's cute though. I love how the front cover is Bluey with headphones on. Pop this in here. Some of the stuff in the shed was kind of wet, so like I don't know if it works. Let's see which side is the left. These are light as hell. I don't think it has. It doesn't have. Oh yeah, it does. These things are light and they feel really cheap. They're probably, knowing Razer, they're probably worth. They're probably retail for like $120. But they just feel really light. So let me see if these work. Where is the on button on this thing? There it is. I heard a beep. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. I think it's trying to play it. What do you mean no disc? There's a disc in there. I think the reader is broken on this thing. It's trying to do something. I don't know why it says there's no disc. There is definitely a disc in there. Try moving the reader. See what it does. Well, it's not doing it's not like clicking, so okay, now it is. I think the CD player is broken. Hey, I guess I got another thing to take apart because this thing won't work now. I guess I don't have anything. I mean, I can test it on my radio scanner, but I am hearing beeps in it, so it sounds like it's working. I'm gonna take this damn CD player apart now because I guess it doesn't work, and show you guys the innards of a. It's Got a little bit of corrosion in there. That's from the old batteries, though. I'll take the CD player apart, I guess, because it doesn't work. It doesn't read shit, which is a little dumb. But I don't care. These headphones, I think, work. I'm gonna look up the value on them real quick. Let's see how much they cost. Let's see. Razer Kraken Lite. I'll just go to Amazon probably. Razer Kraken Lite. Oh, X Lite. Oh, they're 32. Okay, they're $32. Well, yeah, they're $32. Although, what version is this? I don't think it says. Yeah, it doesn't say. 7.1 surround. I mean, they're decent, I guess. Not the best, but decent. That one's USB-C. Let's see what this one is. I don't know if this is version 3 or not. It might not be, because that looks like it has, yeah. Razer Kraken, okay. I don't think they sell these anymore. At least not this version. Oh, maybe it is this one. It looks like it is this one. This one's $70. Amazon Germany? Yeah, I think it's that one. So I think they're $70. Okay. Whatever. Now I'm gonna take them apart. The CD player apart. Because, yeah, it don't work. Start with that thing. This is going to be kind of a long video, though. But, worth it. I'm going to turn on my tablet here, so when I'm done with these videos, I'm going to use my tablet to edit them. Because I want to. I love using my tablet to edit videos and shit. It's easier, it's a bigger screen for me to see, to use the sliders and stuff on the video editor. Although the video editor I use is weird. The only other weird app that I have on here that is kind of older is the app I use for drawing called Sketch. Because, like, it's a little older, and it's not on the App Store anymore. It's not on the App Store. No updates for it. The way I had to get it is I had to go to Google, I had just look up online and just Google the Sketch app APK, which is the installation file for Android stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt, though. I don't know how to. Oh yeah, I got probably that one. I'm just gonna put everything in this box right here because I ain't gonna use it. I purchased for $33.40 for Amazon. Was approved. I had to. When I checked out for those hair trimmers. I used my old debit card that I still have on my Amazon account. that screw is not coming out. So it declined the purchase. I got an email from Amazon. It's like, your purchase was declined. I'm like, great. I'm like, oh, I know why, because I used my old debit card instead of my actual checking account. And then what I did is I have a virtual card through my bank, so I just went and did that. Put the virtual card on my Amazon account. That way I could check out. So I did that. I'm going to do that too for something else in a little bit. Probably. Whoa, that was a close one. I almost stabbed myself. That would be bad. Ooh. I see how you get those off. There's little screws there. They're probably not hinges. I don't know. I've actually never seen that before, though. But yeah, I'm gonna guess that those headphones work. They're not. I wouldn't say they're the greatest. I do like this. What kind of adapter is that? Or is it two wires? It's two different wires. No, it's not two different wires. Is it? I've never seen one like that. That's very weird. I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I don't know. I would use that for... Aha. Wow. I'd use that for my Radio Scanner, because the Radio Shack ones... I mean, the Radio Shack ones I have work. But they're just really shitty. Like I said, I got that at an antique shop. I overpaid. I think I probably overpaid for them. They go for about $12 or $10 off of eBay. I paid like 18 bucks for them. So I got that. I got a GE cassette player. And I got a couple of cassette tapes. And they were, paid like $45 for all of that shit. And the cassette player didn't end up working. I got two cassettes. I got Bachman Turner Overdrive 2 and, Golden Earrings Cut album, which has the song Twilight Zone, which is my favorite song from Golden Earring. It's it's a really catchy tune. It's their most popular song, I'm sure, but and so is Hair of the Dog. Or no, that's Nazareth, isn't it? What other songs does Golden Earring have? I don't really know. I don't think any other Golden Earring songs. Look at that. Garbage. Garbage. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I was gonna think about ordering a new weather radio. I mean, I don't really need one because, well, I could use one actually because although my Radio Scanner has a built-in weather radio, so I don't know if I should get one or not. Because Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that is a screw on there. Damn, everything on this has screws. Never seen so many. The only other time I've seen screws like this is when I took apart this old HP laptop, because it had I took it apart for a couple of reasons. It needed a new screen panel, which I replaced the screen panel on it, and I upgraded the processor because it had one of those Intel Core 2 Duo slotted processors. This is before they were before processors were soldered to motherboards, and I upgraded the RAM in it as well as the hard drive, and it was a great little project. And then I think, oh wait, there's one more screw. I don't even know if I can't get that one. Because, yeah, Sony, I guess, I was going to say Sony is greedy, but Sony probably isn't as bad as other companies when it comes to shit like this. I'm just going to break that right off. Oh, that has screws on it too, what do you know? Wouldn't you know? There. So many. I've never seen this many. I have seen this many screws before, but not in a small thing like this. I got 3 out of 4, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got 4 out of 5 on this, I think. Unless there's more screws that I'm not aware of. There might be one in the battery panel. Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna tear the battery panel out because I ain't using it. So I'm just gonna take a screwdriver and pry it, and probably just end up breaking that part because of I can't get it, because they like to. I don't know why I said Sony was greedy. I mean, they probably are greedy, but I wouldn't know because I don't have any other Sony products. So the only other Sony product I've ever owned, well, 2 Sony products that my family owned. One was a Sony Handycam, and the other was a PlayStation 1. That was the only other 2 Sony products my family owned. Check that out. There's the reader, laser reader. There's the motor. Look at those tiny ass screws on there. Holy shit. Or wires. Those are some tiny ass wires. I have never seen a wire that little. And wouldn't you know, the ribbon cable for the reader is, oh, it's not soldered to the board. It was just taped on. And one of the connectors broke, but that's fine because I'm not really saving that because it can't really be saved anyways. And there's the circuit board. A lot of shit on there. What is that? Oh, it's a. Okay, I guess that makes sense. There's the hinge. Good thing this ain't an HP. I mean, the hinges on this thing are built like an HP because HP has bad hinges. Or shitty hinges. That's what I call them. HP is hinge problems. Although, when I say hinge problems, that's more of like on their base model computers, their base model laptops. Because like the one I have is actually really good, and it's yeah. Now I'm gonna get this thing. Yeah, it's new. The laptop I have new. It was like, I think $900 or something like that. But it's a couple of years old, so I got it at a really good price. It was like $220. And I upgraded the RAM in it. I upgraded the solid state drive on it. It had a 256 gigabyte M.2 drive, and I upgraded it to a 1 terabyte M.2 drive. It only takes M.2 drives. It doesn't take any other storage media. It doesn't even have a card reader on it. I mean, it has a smart card reader and a SIM card reader in it, which is very weird because it's more of a business laptop, but it didn't have the expansion card for a SIM card or a wireless, I don't know what you call it. So I just ended up taking the SIM card reader out of the computer, as well as the smart card reader, because I don't have anything that uses. Well, the only thing I have that uses a smart card is a debit card, but like it's not like I'm gonna, because I would need like probably card reading software or something for it. Although it probably wouldn't even work for that, because I don't think they work for that. But yeah. There is the disc reader. And then here is the corkscrew thing for the motor. And then there's the motor. And I'm going to save the motor because the motor is actually, it's tiny. But it's a decent little motor. I don't even, did it? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. And of course I got to try to take that plastic cap up. There we go. There we go. There's that. I'm saving that. There is nothing else I could save from this. I can't even save that because the spinner, the disc spinner, because yeah. But it's cool that I found all this other stuff. Like the headset is pretty decent. I don't know if it's actually like worth saving though. Although I'd probably use it over my fucking Radio Shack headset, because it's just, yeah, like the Radio Shack headset I have sucks, plus the wires are exposed, so I'd use that as like a backup pair. I do have another one that's wireless, but you know what, that's actually not a bad. There, I'm going to save that motor. Actually not a bad thing. I might take that apart too. I got those from my brother years ago. I mean, I don't know if they work, but I'll look for them and tear those apart too. Alright, so I found them. And I found my Radio Shack headphones. Like I said, they suck. I don't think I can take these apart, but I will probably. Nah, I'm just gonna probably toss these. I mean, they work, but they're not really worth anything. They suck. You added a new, yeah, I know I added a new card to my profile. Shut up, Google. Oh man, my knee is starting to hurt. These are magnetic, I know that, because I've tried using them, and well, wouldn't you know, it's got fucking torque screws. I don't think I've ever seen headphones with torque screws. That might not fit. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Not that size. There it is. Yeah, they're all Torx screws. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen any headphones with Torx screws. These are hard to do though. Yeah, I need to size bigger because I think it's too small or too short, too little. I don't know how to. Yeah. Nope. That didn't work. Shit. I guess it might be an Allen key though. It could be. I don't know. That sucks. I hate these. They're always annoying. Because if you have the wrong size, then it's gonna do that. I guess I'll try the other side. These things suck too. Astro, I think is what it's called. Astro. I've never heard of that brand. I don't think they're... I've looked them up before. Because, like I said, I've never heard of them. Oh, man. I cannot get these screws out. These ones I can, though. The other ones I just can't. This is the side that has the buttons on it and shit, I think. Yeah, this has the buttons on it. Oh yeah, it's got a wire in it. I have to get my scissors back out, brother. To cut the speaker, wire, whatever it's called. There's one of them. Yeah, it's got USB micro, which is old. I mean, it is not that old, but it's old. 2006, I think, is when it started using USB micro. Although I could be wrong. Of course. Of course it doesn't want to do it. Stupid. I did find my radio scanner though, which is neat. There we go. Fuck. It just pulled right out of there. I could maybe salvage the mic out of this. Just because I couldn't do the Anatel. It's got an Anatel in it. Oh, I don't think I can get those because they're too far in there. Yeah. There are what are they? What kind of screw are they? Oh, they are regular. Okay. Where's the... What the fuck? Where's the other adapter? Well, that sucks. I can't find the other adapter now. Oh, yeah. That does fit in there. That one, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. I will take the base apart, though. Maybe. Yeah, I can get the base apart pretty easily. I don't think this part's wireless. Actually, yeah, this part is wireless. It's the whole, because the whole thing is wireless. Bruh. Ow. Man, gotta go to the other bit. The bigger bit. We're gonna need a bigger bit. Man, why? These screws. That one, I think, came out. Nope. Motherfucker. You really are the other sister. God. Alright, I'm not taking that apart either. Alright, I guess I'm done because I can't get that apart. And it hurts my hands really bad. And I have to look for the other bit for this thing. Whoops. I just had the other bit for this, but I don't know. Alright, well that's it for this video. It was quite long, I know, but I had a lot to do, so. Alright, well, I'll see y'all later. I do have a way to test the headphones, though, because I do have a USB-C to Lightning, or a USB-C to 3.5 jack. So I do have another way of testing that. I'm just not going to use that.